Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite fortune teller, Divine Light. And today I'm going to do a general reading for your overall energies. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull some cards to get more clarity to a question in your mind. And this reading is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. So if you have any of those in your chart, it might actually resonate with you. And I will also leave a link up here and in the description box below. If you would like a private reading from me, you can go ahead and check those ones out. And I also want to thank you for being here. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit subscribe and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Subscription is free and you can unsubscribe anytime you want, okay? Let's jump into your reading and let's see what is coming your way. Before I start, I see two pathways opening here towards the end of the month. And one of them seems like it has like a chunk of money at the end of it, but the first one seems like there's a person waiting for you there, okay? And you're going to be setting off to this path. This can be like a vacation type of a thing. The second one can be like business travel. Seems like in your heart space here, everything is looking beautiful. There is a heart shape forming. It's upside down. So this can be maybe a long wait for love to come forward. Maybe or even your heart's desire that you have been desiring something to happen. And it's been taking a while, but eventually it is going to come full circle. You saw the gap just close right there. What I see here is I see a duck with horns. Horns can be three signs: Aries, Taurus, or maybe a Capricorn. Duck indicates someone loving, nurturing, protective. So Taurus energy have that, carry that, because she represents Empress. So this person can be like a Taurus, very motherly figure showing up here in your reading. Can be someone, I feel like maybe a work situation. This can be someone that you're going to start working with, or someone that you haven't already working together. And there's going to be a case of maybe they are going to protect you. They got your back. They're going to actually put a good word out there for you. This can be someone, maybe now I'm thinking if you're looking for a job and you don't work now. And this can be someone who can actually put a good word for you as well. Another thing coming to me, maybe this is your energy that your protective powers will be helping out with the people in your lives, okay? I see there are many people coming together in the beginning, like maybe in a couple of weeks. There's going to be like a big crowd coming together. I see the Red Riding Hood here. This can be you actually taking on a challenge in a very innocent way, turning out to be something that might need more preparation. That's how I'm going to interpret that, okay? It's not like we're not going to go with the wolf eating the grandmother story, but we're going to go with if you're prepared and you have backup. And also, I don't know if like I keep giving examples about work, but if you're not working, you can interpret this about your neighborhood, the people that you're dealing with, okay? Can be that kind of a thing. And now I'm like, what was I saying here? Yeah, covering your back here, maybe getting a backup, recording everything. Maybe that can be an option. For example, I keep coming across this videos on YouTube. There's this women giving advice about workplace, or maybe like caricatures actually talking, and she records conversations at work, so she can actually type them, and afterwards she types them up and sends a recap, an email to by copying other individuals and stuff. And like she was getting she gets back this feedback from her boss, and the boss says like, why do you keep recording all of our conversations and stuff? And she says, because I'm covering my back. So that can be the case in your situation, okay? Not maybe physically recording, but maybe even writing everything down and sending a recap, an email, so you can be on the same page, or you can actually express and show that what you understood from that conversation. Because people, some people, not everyone, are not really good at describing themselves, what they're desiring, which tends to be like you need to be asking the right questions in order to understand their motives, what they're desiring, what they're wanting from you. And so that can be your case right now. That can be what you're dealing with. And it seems like here, covering your back, having a backup, maybe even someone who's witnessing the conversations can be extremely helpful for you, okay? This can be in everything. Now I'm thinking this can be in relationships as well. Maybe if you're going through a hard time with your relationship, maybe going to a therapist, someone who's going to witness the conversation, can be really helpful for you, okay? I see there's an angel here appearing here. You can see the angel wings coming forward. So this can be like divine help, or someone who has this angelic energy might be coming forward here. I see there are two pathways opening. And there's good pathways, actually. I see there's a man with a goatee and a mustache. This can be someone who is actually maybe doing, because the facial hair requires caring. So this can be someone well-groomed and maybe like detailed about their work, what they do, okay? And their detail orientation will be very helpful for you. Now I'm thinking this is like maybe you applied for a certain legal thing, or maybe applied for a help or a grant, whatever it is, and you're dealing with this people, sloppy people, and they would miss the details. Really, they can miss it. Maybe you have all the paperwork ready, but because they're not really doing their job in a detailed way, they might miss the stuff that you have already submitted. But this, in your case, this is going to be something good. This person is detailed, immaculate. So they're going to find those details. They're going to include them in there. So this is going to be like the things are flowing in like water. You can see everything's going to be flowing really easily, okay, and fast for you. I see phone lines are forming. There's a legal paper showing. If you have any legal things that you're going on in your hand, or you're planning to move or change contracts, like jobs, there is like two legal papers. One of them is big, the other one is small. The pathway opening outside, like I said, there's a chunk of money at the end. This can be your opportunity to travel to another city or state, maybe even a country, because it's the outside of the cup. And this can be like the paperwork that needs to be going through, okay? I see there's a person here who is rooted down in your current space. They have a sword. A sword can be representative of maybe justice energy, Libra. So if you need to get some compensation out of the situation, and this person will make sure that you'll get that. And maybe that's why, like when I said like record everything, recording in the sense of like noting everything down, having a witness with you, this kind of things can be useful for you to get this full compensation at the end of the day, okay? And towards the end of the month, I see here there's a bear appearing. Bear indicates someone with authority. This can be your energy, you becoming the bear, maybe getting that paperwork ready, or maybe aligning with all the information necessary and bringing them together will actually put you in a powerful position at the end, okay? Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that. This kind of looks like sprinkles, those little pieces. Let's see what is coming your way. Okay. Your desire coming really fast. Okay. Yeah. And I see that you're going to be inside of a crowd. There's a massive whale waiting for you. Where you're traveling, where you're going, or where you want to go. Whale indicates someone who is actually powerful, strong, who has the right connections with the right people. This can also be symbolizing you becoming the whale, becoming the authority. Maybe you are working in a certain position for a while. Now you're capable of getting a better one. And this will be your energy. This will be what you're becoming. I see there's a person with a long gown and had like a bun on top of their head. This can be someone that will be the helpful. Also maybe someone that you're walking away from as well, okay? There's a beautiful crowd in your heart space. So this new environment that you're going to be stepping into, this new thing that you're creating, can be actually like a loving and supportive environment of who you are. Another thing coming to my mind with this crowd is, if this is you transitioning from working for someone or and working for yourself, and this is maybe a product or a service that you're providing, we'll have a lot of people, like a lot of surroundings here coming forward. There's going to be a lot of demand maybe initially, and there's going to be a lot of interest, not demand. Interest will turn into the big whale, will turn into actually demand. Okay, so it can be symbolizing that the whale coming afterwards, symbolizing that a lot of interest can turn into a lot of demand for you. Let's see financially and spiritually what's coming your way here. And then I'm going to pull some cards for love, if you're wanting love or you already have someone in your life. We have the moon when it comes to financials and career. This can be indicative of maybe you're already on a path, on a mission. However, you're not really seeing what's going to be coming forward next. But we have your energy here with the Gemini, with the Magician. Even if you're in the dark, you don't know what you're going to be doing the next step. The necessary tools, you're going to be obtaining the necessary tools to take the next step. Necessary tools can be the literal sense, in the literal, maybe if you're making, for example, starting something that needs to be made handmade, or maybe like a soap business, or this is like an example. You doesn't have to be like that. Maybe you're doing something extremely different. I see this guy actually making sunglasses out of denim, like denim fabric. So it can be something like creative like that. Can be something simple. Anyways, but the tools that you need at this moment will be given very soon, and you're gonna get the chance to use it. But it is your option here, okay? You need to use it in order to receive the blessings coming from that. I see here with the Page of Cups, this symbolizes that you are going to be receiving a beautiful offer when you get the tools and you start producing things. And this is actually the darkest part is actually going to start to get illuminated. You're going to be getting an emotionally fulfilling new offer here, okay? We have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords can be representative of a heartbreak that you're overcoming. This can be something that you have experienced in the past. Maybe you got a good offer and didn't go through, and they broke your heart because you put a lot of energy into it. That will come to surface, okay? If something is coming to surface, it indicates that you need to actually heal your heart here. We have the Nine of Wands here. You might approach the situation with caution because of like you're feeling like a wounded warrior here. And the Six of Cups indicates again something about the past keeps haunting you here. But it seems like it's going to be something good. It's not going to be something negative. Because it seems like here, like there is actually a non-clear situation, okay, with a Moon card. You don't know what's going to be coming next. That's why you are approaching every good thing with some doubt, which this doubt can be really helpful because if you're going through this heartbreak and completing that right now, okay? Six of Cups can be like a childhood dream, something about children, maybe your past things, the past issues are going to be coming to surface, but usually carries a positive energy, or maybe someone from your past coming to help you out here. I had 10 of Wands. This actually looks this part is familiar, not exactly familiar, but the same card came through with Libra, but the message is different. And we had 10 of Wands right there. 10 of Wands indicates that this past thing, this can be even when something that you have been dreaming of making happen, you're going to get the chance to make that happen. With the 10 of Wands right there is actually telling me you're going to be taking on a challenge, okay? It's going to be a little bit heavier than you're expecting, but finally with the Hierophant here, you're going to become an authority. Okay, so this is like a new opportunity, or maybe like a business idea that you're jumping into. You might carry some sort of like heavy energy initially with you. Maybe the past experiences are going to surface, which is a good thing here. Now I'm looking at it because it's going to be actually giving you the leverage of that experience. So you're going to be ready to be prepared to work hard and make things happen and become that authority and lead with confidence. And we have Six of Wands here. You're going to be victorious. Your victory will be celebrated, appreciated. And the Joker, the Fool card, this is actually the Fool energy here, which will set you off to a new beginning. You're going to be letting go of whatever that you have experienced in the past. This can be like a financial investment as well. Maybe you're approaching it with caution. And this approach, the cautious approach, will actually be very useful. Okay, so this will lead you to a new beginning, meaning like then you're gonna, after you taste the victory, you're going to be setting off this new beginning. Okay, let's see what's coming in love for you. Let's shuffle it up. If this is not love, this can be something that you would love to have in your life. I'm going to interpret this in a romantic sense. Let's see. Ace of Swords can symbolize someone actually wants to have a communication with you. You are an air sign. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This person can be someone who really wants to connect in an intellectual level before you connect with a romantic level, okay? And we have Three of Swords double. Okay, one here, one here. You can see the Three of Swords, 1, 2, 3. Your heart has been broken in the past, okay? And this is in probably all areas of life and keeps popping up here, like spiritually. Maybe you didn't get what you're desiring, and romantically, financially, on a career-wise. This heartbreak keeps coming to surface because it wants to get healed, okay? And in order to heal that, I have you here as the Queen of Swords. You need to mentalize it. You need to find a logical aspect to this heartbreak, why this happened, okay? And because like emotionally, it feels like, you know, if you want to heal emotionally, you need to first find why this happened to you. If you can find what's the lesson that you learned from this, okay? For example, this is like the main example. Most of the relationships, you walk into a relationship and we're thinking that we need to sacrifice everything, we need to be giving, loving, supportive of everything, and maybe even ignore our hunches and intuition, and maybe even our like you know, too giving. But this is actually, that's an example. It doesn't have to be that way. Then you recognize that giving too much from yourself is actually allowing other people to violate your boundaries. And now you don't have any boundaries. You're an invaded castle and it feels disturbing, and you just, you know, lose from your integrity. So the lesson here can be actually like being who you are, having your boundaries, and like having your personality. And if people likes that, they can come along. If they don't enjoy that, they can just move on, and you can find someone actually loving you the way you are. So that's like mentalizing the situation, okay? Finding the lesson inside of the event, inside of the blessing, okay? We have, when you do find that, a new adventure, we have here the Ace of Wands. Can be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy coming forward. With that, you will be probably having this new fiery adventure with this person, because the fire signs tend to be adventurous and they like to enjoy life. And there's a Gemini likes to enjoy new adventures as well. This is going to be something adventurous for you. Let's see what we have here. Your space is coming forward. This is throat chakra. Ether element with a hum coming forward. You are the ether element, which is the space, which is air. This can be blocked right now, maybe because you're not really speaking your truth. And it says here, I have all the space that I need to flourish, grow, and express myself. Yeah, this can be like also maybe getting too close, that you're not really having your own space in the relationships as well. I take up my space in all areas of my life. The space around me is clear, and I continue to cleanse and make sacred my space. I have space. Okay, so like in any relationship, this can be about work as well. Having your own space is very important. And the space doesn't mean having like the square, basically square meter of the space that you have. It's about mental space, okay? Not allowing everybody's drama into your own being. And maybe in relationships, we tend to, in friendships, we tend to try to solve their problems, other people, but it's their problems for a reason, so they can actually overcome the lessons. Okay, so it's for you to give yourself space. It's time to give yourself space so you can actually create in a better pace. Okay, we have here the mentor, the blue card, this blues took my attention. That's why I was like a little shocked here. Blue is the color of the air, water, emotions. Also air is intellectual. We have the throat chakra coming with the ether element, the air. So breath exercises can be helpful here, because the air, you might have to connect with that mental air part of yourself. Okay, that ideas coming forward, intellectual part of you needs to be reconnected. We have the mentor as a message. You're about to meet a person of high integrity who will guide you in the right direction, which is amazing, which would be great. Actually, having mentors in a situation, like, you know, very important in certain life situations. Okay, because we tend to try to find all the answers by ourselves, which can become sometimes hurtful. But when you have a mentor who has been there already, can be actually a better way to go. We have the 8th house, which is the house of sex. This says Scorpio, the Pluto energy. Okay, and it says, I accept a transition period before the union. This can be about a relationship. There's going to be a transition period. And I also have the Saturn here, which is the house, 10th house, the planet of responsibilities, and the house of social status. A life lesson is knocking on my door, so you can clean and clear it up, which is actually a positive thing here. So if there is something coming forward, instead of questioning it in a way that, oh, why is this happening to me, in a sense of like rebelling way, the question is to ask, what am I learning from this experience? As soon as you learn the lesson and understand why it's happening, it's going to be probably going away as well. Okay, the spirit guides tells you, never forget you're loved, love never dies. Okay, all right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.